एक बहुत ही मशहूर पंचलाइन है, डर के आगे जीत है, और भारतीय टीम इसी मुहावरे के साथ खेल रही है। डर के आगे जीत को बनाने के लिए, कामयाब बनाने के लिए पैडी अपटन है। और भारत का ये क्रिकेट कनेक्शन है। 2011 के जो वर्ल्ड कप टीम इंडिया जीती थी, उसमें पैडी अपटन मेंटल कोच थे, और अभी हॉकी टीम जो यहाँ जीत रही है। सो आई एम जस्ट सेइंग the Indian team, the success of Indian team, there is a reason behind that, and that is their mental aspect. And you did a lot with them, taking them to Alps, making them mountaineer. What exactly did you do with them?
So what exactly we did will be revealed at a later stage.
Yes.
But what we
did
was we wanted to practically prepare them for some of the things they would experience at the Olympics that you can't recreate anywhere in the hockey world. So we took them beyond their normal edge of fear, anxiety and stress by doing some fairly consequential things in the mountains. We took them into very unpredictable environments where we didn't know what we were getting into, and we had to figure our way to get out of that. And in order to succeed in the mountains, and if we didn't succeed, the consequence could have been worse than just losing a hockey game. So the players had to learn how to think really clearly under pressure, prepare for the unknown, for the unpredictable, and in doing that, they really needed to work together, clip in together, communicate exceptionally well, cover each other's backs, and look after each other. So what we did in the mountains, we knew at some point in time we were going to need some of those skills at the Olympic Games.
I spoke to Manpreet yesterday, and he told me that they knew about this situation. I mean, they had a plan, and they had plan B, plan C, and they were prepared about this situation.
Yes.
How did you do this?
So we had, and part of the team philosophy has been, one of our team themes have been, what are we going to do when shit happens?
Yes.
So we knew at some point something was going to go wrong. We didn't know, it wasn't predictable what it was. We didn't know when it would happen or how bad it would be, but we knew something like that was likely to happen. And we had a plan, how are we going to respond, how are we going to communicate, how are we going to keep ourselves on track, how are we going to support each other and not fall into the traps of blaming other people or expecting someone else to rescue the situation. So nobody would ever have thought that we'd get a red card with 43 minutes to play. That was worse than what we probably expected, but we had a plan, we were prepared for it, and at that moment it was a case of, will this plan that is just in words, will it actually play out on the hockey field and become reality? And it was one of the most proudest I've ever been in my life of athletes I've worked with when they fought like they did from such a position of disadvantage.
You beat Australia, you beat England, but there is a greater challenge. The Germans are world champions.
I wouldn't say it's a greater challenge. Every game was a challenge. Australia was a huge challenge. They'd beaten us so many times previously. We hadn't beaten Great Britain for 4 years. Yesterday we beat them with 10 players against 11, which brings a lot of confidence. Yes, Germany are a really good team, but we are beating teams that have beaten us the last 4 years. We're more prepared, we're more skilled, we're as fit as we need to be. We're probably the most skilled team in the world at the moment. There is no team that is fitter than us. There is no team strategically that is better prepared than us. We are ready for this. It's a case of just putting it together, and we can do it.
So making it lighter, what have you learned in Hindi? I mean, Srijesh, I know, is very fond of you. कुछ हिंदी में हमारे दर्शकों को बताइए.
So there's a lot I've learned in Hindi, but nothing I can really repeat on TV, except to say what we say to the players when it gets chaotic, and what I'd say to the fans when it gets chaotic in the semi-final, the final. Aram se.
आराम से.
It's chilled. Just aram se. We will get the job done.
तो फैंस आप आराम से इन पे भरोसा कीजिए और हमारी टीम जीतेगी.